Deputy Speaker, sir, I beg to move that bill further to amend the National Institutes of Technology, Science, Education and Research Act 2007 be taken into consideration. I want to give the brief outline of what the bill is. देश में शिक्षा में सबको आस्था है. इस सदन के इस ओर से लेकर यहां तक हर एक का अगर एक विषय में इंटरेस्ट है तो वो शिक्षा में है, क्योंकि हर घर को छूने वाला, हर व्यक्ति को छूने वाला शिक्षा एक विषय है. और इसलिए हमने जो प्रधानमंत्री जी की नीति है, सबको शिक्षा, अच्छी शिक्षा, एक्सेसिबल एजुकेशन, एक्सेसिबिलिटी, क्वालिटी एंड अफोर्डेबिलिटी एंड अकाउंटेबिलिटी, ऑल फोर. और उसके लिए ये नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट्स है, उसकी बहुत मांग है, क्योंकि दे रिप्रेजेंट एवरीथिंग, all for what we stand for. It's a quality education institute. They are regarded as best. The result is 100% placements. And not only that, but it is affordable also. Actually, किसी की दिल क्या मांगे तो सबको ही इतनी अफोर्डेबल शिक्षा मिले, लेकिन अपना देश भी बड़ा है तो निजी संस्थान और फी का स्ट्रक्चर भी आता है. But today, what we are introducing is National Institute Technology, Science, Education and Research Act 2007, in which 20 institutes were recognized as national institutes of technology, science, education and research. It's all important. Technology, science, education and research. All three are important. We can't just create only technocrats with application sciences. No. We must learn basic science also. And we must also promote research. Sir, may I mention that where India lacks, it lacks in innovation. Why? Because we don't allow inquisitiveness from the childhood. हम बच्चे को स्कूल में कहते चुप बैठो, प्रश्न मत पूछो. Actually, he should ask, she should ask. When they ask question, they are challenging what is there, and then only they can find something new. So innovation is the product of research, and therefore basic sciences, basic research has to be thrust of higher education. And in that end, these national institutes, NITs, as they are popularly called, like IITs, ISERs, all these have become institutes of national importance, national excellence. And that is what we have created through last 70 years. And these kind of institutes actually make the country a prosperous country. Countries can prosper by 4 ways. One is the European way, the way they prospered through colonial exploitation. One part of the story was that. Second is that if you are like Middle East, they have tremendous things given, natural bounty, so anywhere you dig and you have the oil. So that's another way. The third way is what India and China adopted. They mastered in adaptation, reverse engineering, cost competitiveness, and they flourished. But the real prosperity comes through innovation. We have this mobile with us, this brand or any other brand. As an IT task force chairman of my state, I was with Steve Jobs for 2 days. And that time in 98, iPhone was not there. But he was telling us his dream project of iPhone, where he will put all utilities, all applications, everything in a handheld thing. Earlier, computers used to be so big. and people were using different applications for different utilities. Different applications were used, but he combined all into one. That's the power of, and that's the wealth creation. The material cost may be 5,000 rupees, but this becomes 50,000 rupees because that is what innovation puts to it. So we must promote innovation, we must promote research. That's the major task and challenge for our higher education system. And therefore these national institutes are really important. And today what I am bringing to you is in a way part of completion of assurance which was given to state of Andhra Pradesh, newly carved out state. Because the NIT was already there, which is now part of Telangana. So the new state also requires NIT. That was our promise. And that we are fulfilling to this bill. Once the bill, when in 2007, as envisaged, has 20 national institutes, amendment for one institute, Bengal Engineering Science University, Shivpur, and that was added. So they became 36 now. And today we are adding one more, that makes 37 national important universities, out of which 31 will be NITs, 5 will be ISAs, 1 will be Indian Institute of Engineering Science and Technology, Shivpur. So all this is put together. This NIT is already operational in a way, but it is working in the campus of Wasabi Engineering College in Gudem in West Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh. Now there are already 900 students which are part of the story. This is the second year. But now after this, there are 4-year course. It will be a big institute of 2,000. We'll have separate campus of it. 140 acres land is already handed over, and it is handed over by the Andhra Pradesh state government, and now the DPR is in finalization. Next 2 months, we have already budgeted 40 crore rupees, and Haribabu is here, he was following it with it. And that DPR, we will immediately come to a decision on DPR and will release the sanction funds. Already we have released 10 crores, but we'll release 40 crores. And let me assure at this point of time that there will be no dearth of expenditure or funds for this program, because this is a very prestigious program. And therefore, we will do it. And Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, when these two states separated, government led by Narendra Modi ji has taken many decisions. I was, till last 2 weeks ago, I was heading the Environment, Forest and Climate Change Ministry. There was an issue of formation of the state capital for the new state of Andhra Pradesh. They have decided to form it at Amravati place, which is between Vijayawada and Guntur. And for that there was forest land. Our Forest Diversion Act says that you cannot divert forest land for any non-forest purpose which is not site specific. But we took a policy decision, not anybody arbitrary action. We took a policy decision that for a newly carved out state, if the capital is to be created, because that is essential, then we must give land there, and they are giving additional land. I must compliment Andhra Pradesh government that they have offered alternative land for afforestation in the Tiger Corridor area. That is also one important environmental aspect. And therefore, the government is committed to fulfill all promises given to both the new states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and therefore we will, this is in continuation of that mission to fulfill the promises, that this bill of instituting National Institute of Technology at Gudem in West Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you.
This side, 80% of our बाप, हमारा बाप कांग्रेस में थे, हमारा నా రాజ్నాథ్ సింగ్, నా సుష్మా స్వరాజ్, నా వెంకయ్య నాయుడు, నా అద్వానీజీ, నా సదానంద గౌడ, నెవర్, Anant Kumar, none of us had any smell of even the Congress party.